walking over here, I walked with Professor Rajoy, the director of the College of Humanities, and Professor Chinaya Jangam from the History Department, and both Professor Jangam and I teach courses here on Gandhi, and we both use Professor Perel's books, especially his 2009 centenary edition of Hind Swaraj, which has not only the text of that seminal critique of industrial civilization penned by Mahatma Gandhi on a ship returning to South Africa from England, but it has as well other writings by the Mahatma, and it has what I guess in the Indian tradition would be called a bhashya, a commentary, very insightful commentary on this seminal work, in which Professor Perel focuses on the four classical aims of life, kama, artha, dharma, moksha, which he regards as key to Gandhi's vision of a revision Indian civilization and indeed world civilization. So it's always such a pleasure as an instructor, as a professor, to have the author of the books that you use in person at your institution. So I don't want to say a lot about my own teaching, which is indebted to Professor Perel, but just give you a quick word about his background. Professor Perel is born in Kerala, in India, educated both in India and the United States, where he received his doctorate from Harvard University in political science. And he's taught at the University of Calgary in Alberta from 1966 until 1994, when he retired. But he's been very active publishing in the field of Gandhian studies since then. And so one of the books I should mention, aside from his centenary edition with commentary and extra writings on Hind Swaraj, is the recent Cambridge Companion to Gandhi, which he edited with Judith Brown, which is a compendium of excellent essays by leading scholars on the thought and practice of Mahatma Gandhi. As well, I should mention his book from 2006, again from Cambridge University Press, Gandhi's Philosophy and the Quest for Harmony, highly recommended to all of you who are interested in the thought of the Mahatma. Aside from that, his own studies in political science are broad-ranging. He has published on the thought of Thomas Aquinas in the West. He's also a specialist or very knowledgeable about Machiavelli, which is interesting because you might regard Machiavelli as the sort of other end of the spectrum from Mahatma Gandhi. So I don't want to go on about that. I think we're going to be listening to a very insightful discourse on Mahatma Gandhi and his vision of peace. Professor Perel gave a talk on Gandhi's vision of peace about a year ago, I believe, in London in the UK. We were very impressed with that, and we were happy to have him give a version of that, but he's added he's written a new paper expanding into a different area of reflection of the implications of Gandhi's notion of peace, which he will share with us this afternoon. So it's a great honor to welcome Professor Anthony J. Perel.